Kevin Retcher here. Today's market update. We're going to run through Realtor.com, Redfin, and what the Fed is saying on today, 6/26. Here's the thing. Northern Virginia Association of Realtors Market Outlook NVR forecast a steady, more balanced market for Northern Virginia through the end of 2025. Despite a broader DC area economic slowdown and some job sector headwinds, people being laid off with Doge, their inventory is building and prices are flattening, shifting the market toward a greater equilibrium between buyers and sellers. Some of the key points: active listings have risen more than expected, giving buyers more options than any other time since the pandemic. Home prices values continue to rise, but at a slower pace, more sustainable pace, closely tracking the inflation numbers. Annual appreciation is expected to settle in the low single digits, and buyer demand is steady with unit sales flat to slightly up from last year, supporting new household formation. Affordability remains a challenge due to the higher interest rates, but recently interest rates have come down almost a quarter, 3/8%, especially for first-time homebuyers. Lenders such as UWM, through mortgage brokers like myself, are now offering a grant or free $7,000 toward closing costs if you're putting only 3% down using Home Ready, Home Possible 620 credit score, helping first time home buyers with cost of getting into home ownership. If you want to know more about that program, ping me and I can get you set up with some details. NVR is advocating for zoning reforms to boost housing supply and emphasize a growing role of AI and digital tools in real estate operations. Realtor.com's market update for June updated highlights a significant increase in housing inventory nationwide, with a number of homes for sale reaching 5-year highs. Despite this, home sales are down, indicating weaker buyer demand, but that could change with the slight reduction in interest rates over the past week. We're also going into the summer doldrums where there's usually a lull for about 6 to 8 weeks, and then we have another pickup, typically right at school season. Pricing trends are down year over year. 70% of the largest cities, there are price reductions at their highest level in May since 2017, with 19.1% of listings seeing price cuts or credits from sellers toward closing costs. Inventory dynamics: housing inventory rose by 31.5% year over year in May, 19th consecutive months of gains. Growth in new listings has slowed, and the pace of sales is further increasing. Regional information: the largest inventory gains were in the West and the South. Some metro areas like Washington, D.C., are seeing inventories up over 75% from over the last 4 years. The Fed impact on keeping rates steady in June signaled 2 possible rate cuts by year end. Builder confidence in new construction has declined, leading to more price incentives. Redfin is stating that U.S. home prices edged down 0.1% in May, fourth monthly drop in the last decade. Annual prices growth slowed to 3.6%, first sub 4 reading since July of 2023. Seller risk: nearly 6% of sellers were at risk of selling at a loss, up from 4.4% a year ago, but this still is well below pre-pandemic levels. The market behavior for sellers are opting to delist rather than lower price in some cases if they haven't sold and the home has been on the market for an extended period of time, greater than 30 days. While in some cases the impact is slower, A quick close deal typically still is warranted a quick price in some bidding wars in certain areas. With prices cooling, sellers outnumbering buyers, driven by cost and economic uncertainty, some of these metro trends are seeing year over year price declines. Redfin predicts more widespread declines by the end of 2025. Fed Reserve is holding steady. There may be a wait and see approach, which, in my opinion, may lead to not having a price cut from the Fed this year or later in the year. This is a quick market update for the month of June. My name is Kevin Retcher, owner of First Meridian Mortgage. If you'd like to know how some of these things might impact your opinion on buying or selling, give me a call. Let's do a mortgage home assessment and see if you're ready to buy or if you need to wait. My name is Kevin Retcher, owner of First Meridian Mortgage. Talk to you soon.